Hey Wildcats, Miss Munch here, and I'm joined by Mr. Estes. We're here to chat about a couple of important items from our student handbook for the 2025-2026 school year: dress code and cell phones. These are in place to make sure our school is a safe and awesome learning environment for everyone. First up, let's talk about dress code. It's all about making sure we're dressed appropriately for school, keeping safety and focus in mind. IDs are a must. You'll need to wear your district-issued photo ID badge every single day. It's super important for safety and quick identification. Safe footwear. Always wear proper shoes for safety. No flip-flops for lab days, right? No disruptions. Your clothes, including head coverings, shouldn't promote anything like alcohol, drugs, hate, gangs, violence, nudity, or profanity. Basically, if it could disrupt the learning environment, it is not allowed. Admin discretion. Just so you know, the school administration always has the final say on what's considered safe and appropriate for school. Length and fit. For shorts, dresses, and skirts, the length needs to be no shorter than mid-thigh. Your tops should be long enough to be tucked in, and your pants need to be worn at your waistline. We want you to be comfortable, but also school appropriate. For any special occasions or religious events, if there's a special school event requiring a costume or specific dress, it needs to be approved by the principal. And of course, religious clothing and headgear are always permitted.
Now here are a few things that are not appropriate to wear at school. Visible undergarments, keep those hidden please. Holes and tears, pants or jeans with holes and tears or tattered areas that show skin or undergarments above mid-thigh are not allowed. Same goes for see-through garments. Any clothing or accessories that could pose a safety risk to you or others should be left at home. All right, let's move on to cell phones and other personal electronic devices. This is a big one tied to our Free to Focus initiative.
For high school students, the rule is pretty straightforward. Your personal electronic devices like cell phones, smartwatches, tablets, and gaming devices need to remain off and out of sight during the school day. School day is defined from the morning tardy bell until the dismissal bell at the end of the instructional day. Access means you are viewing, holding, wearing, or using your device for communication, internet, gaming, recording, or any other function. Basically, if you're interacting with it, that's considered access. These devices are never allowed to be used in locker rooms, restrooms, or other personal spaces. Very rarely, a teacher might have special permission from the district superintendent to allow device use for a specific instructional purpose. But this is the exception, not the rule.
Why are we so strict about this? We really want you to be present and engaged and focused on learning and interacting with your peers in person. It helps create a less distracting, more connected school environment.
To be clear, there are consequences for not following the cell phone policy. The first violation: it's a warning and we'll have a student-parent conference. The second violation, we'll have a detention plus another student-parent conference. The third violation, you will receive 1 day of in-school suspension or ISS, and yes, another student-parent conference. The fourth violation will result in out-of-school suspension or OSS, a parent conference, and you'll be prohibited from bringing a device to school. Hopefully we won't make it there, but if you end up with a fifth violation, this will lead to a recommendation for expulsion.
So, the easiest way to avoid any of those steps is just to keep the devices off and put away from the time you enter school until final dismissal bell.
We know you all want to have a great and successful school year. Understanding and following these guidelines helps us all create the best possible learning community here at Lexington High School.
If you ever have any questions about these policies, don't hesitate to ask us or any other administrator. We're here to help.